Hello, I'm Chloe Menage of Pinkhot and I'm thrilled to be taking over Eureka's channel to bring you my designer picks. I had a blast curating this sparkling collection. It's inspired by summer fruits and zesty fruity colours. It brings vibes of warm summer days, sipping on cool fruity drinks and bright tropical flowers. It's a great reminder that warmer, brighter days are coming, so I hope this brings you some joy today. I'm going to be bringing you a whole bunch of projects and workshops inspired by this collection. You can have a sneak peek at those later in this video. Make sure you follow me on YouTube at Pinkhot and Eureka Crystal Beads to be the first to see these. Let's dive into the beads and I'll show you what I've picked. So these are my Eureka top picks for you. I've got a real fruity selection. I was completely inspired by fruity drinks, so things like grape soda, orange soda, fresh orange juice, kind of lots of nice fruity cocktails and lovely fresh sips of lime, all those kind of things that really make you think of warm summer days. Right here in the UK right now, it's cold and it's wet, and although we're starting to see spring buds coming through, summer feels a really long time away. So I wanted to bring that to you, that summer vibe, with all of my favourite bright pinks and oranges and greens, to really warm up the days and get us excited for lovely, bright, summery days, because that is my favourite time of year, and these are my favourite kinds of colours. So I've got a real different selection here. I'm a big fan of using rivolis. They appear in a lot of my designs, and I'll show you later on in a video the project I have in mind for these little sparkly guys here. So I've got a real selection. We've got the ovals, which are the Krakovski ovals. This is a 13 by 18 millimeter and the beautiful violet blue. And I just love all the depths that you get in there. These are great quality little crystals. And I've got a really sparkly project planned for these, so stay tuned on those. And then I have some pear stones. Now these are the Elite Eureka crystals. This is the pear stone in 18 millimeter in Crystal AB. And I have a real statement project planned for those, and I'm going to show you that later on as well. And although they're AB, I feel they go with everything, so they're going to fit really nicely in. You can see I've got the little chatons as well, and I think these colours are all going to go really nicely together. I'm excited to show you those in their finished elements. These are the 8mm Krakovski chatons in Rose AB, these little tiny guys here. And then we've got the more Krakovski rivolis in Red Coral AB and Juicy Peach AB, and those names just really say what I'm looking for here, that juicy flavour, and that's what I wanted to bring to you in this collection. So, yep, lots of nice sparkly colours. I love rivolis. You'll find them in a lot of my designs. I use them in bezels. I love to use right angle weave in my bezels. It's an easy, quick method for bezeling crystals, but I do often use them for peyote bezels as well. And all of these stones are perfect for that. So, yes, I've got lots of exciting projects to bring you using bezeled rivolis, as you can see. So the final rivoli that I haven't showed you is this 18mm. This is another Krakovski, and it's actually also the Red Coral AB as well, but just it looks completely different in the 18mm. It's got much more of a blue tone to it and much more depth, not quite as bright red. So I'm really excited to see how they all come together as a lovely central piece for my beading. I also had to include some round glass beads and pearls. I use these an awful lot in my projects, and they are just so great for adding texture and sparkle to a project. So I've gone for a selection of different types and colours here. These are pearl beads, and I was really lucky when I went to the Czech Republic to get to go to a factory and see the coatings being added to these pearls, which was really, really fascinating, seeing all that lovely depth of colour being added layer by layer, which was just magical. And I use these kinds of beads a lot in my project. So we've got drucks, which are round glass beads. That's all it means. So if you see the word druck and you're confused what it means, it's basically just a round glass bead. So I had a really good fun digging through Eureka's website and finding the colours that what I wanted to bring in my palette for you here today. So we've got 3 different colours of pearls. I've got some tiny 2mm, and these are sueded gold fuchsia red, which are very similar to these ones, which are 3mm. And these are saturated metallic spring crocus, which is one of my favourite shades to use. So they are, yeah, lovely, lovely, one of my favourites. And then this lovely bright green, which has got the fantastic name of Metallic Lime Punch, which is ultimately what this whole palette is all about. So I love it when a bead name matches up with the palette theme I'm going for. That's always a win. So you've got the white alabaster lychee in 6mm and another 6mm, and these are suede gold hyacinth. I've used this colour quite a lot in projects before, and it's a funny one to catch on the camera, but it's got a lovely sort of soft sheen to it. It's actually not quite as sparkly and shiny as it looks on the camera, and it's got an almost matte kind of finish to it. So I think both of those together are going to be a really nice contrast in the projects I have in mind. And then because I love Czech glass beads, I had to include some beautiful leaf beads. And these are a really pretty shape. They are a coral pink olivine because they've got a lovely sort of glaze to them. And these are just the regular Czech glass leaf beads. They're pressed glass, made in the Czech Republic. And they kind of get cooked. It's interesting seeing these kind of beads being made. They're pressed into the shapes using a mould. Each one's done individually, and then they kind of get cooked to get this beautiful glazed finish onto them, and it's a really fascinating process. So I'm looking forward to using those in my projects. And then finally in the Czech glass mix, we've got these lovely super duo beads, which I just love super duos. I use them a lot. You'll see a lot of my projects have got super duo beads in, and these are metallic suede purple. I have also been to the Matubo factory where these are produced, and I've seen super duos being born, which was a quite amazing experience. They're 2-hole beads, and they just have so many possibilities. You'll see that I've got a lot of different patterns using super duos because they're just something that I love. I think having the 2-hole beads really gives you a whole world of possibilities, and I've got some fun kind of bezeling projects planned for these. So yeah, I'll show you more later on in the video. And then because we didn't have quite enough sparkle, I've got these beautiful Preciosa bicone beads. They're 4mm, and they are the glitter fuchsia. So they've got a slightly different coating to the AB that's just enough to add a little bit of hint of sparkle, but they've got a really lovely deep pink colour, and I just love fuchsia. I think fuchsia is possibly my all-time favourite crystal colour, as well as my all-time favourite colour in general, so I'm excited about those. I still have so much to show you. Next up we have these Delica beads, and their names are just perfect for this whole theme. I've got the Tangerine, which is DB1133. I love this colour, I've used this a few times before. And then this is DB21118, which is Opaque Pansy, and I think that's going to be a really nice combination with these two. Again, going for those fruity vibes, and that's going to be a great little project that I'm going to show you later on that uses brick stitch. And then we have these lovely Miyuki seed beads. I use Miyuki quite a lot. These ones are their size 15s, and the code is 479. And then they're called Opaque Miyuki, Opaque Chartreuse AB, and I use these quite a lot. Chartreuse is probably one of my favourite Miyuki greens, and it's another colour I use an awful lot. These are going to be a lovely little accent bead in the project I'm going to show you later. And then these two I had to include. They are my absolute staples when it comes to seed beads. This is Galvanised Muscat. It's a Duracoat colour, and I've gone for the 11s and 15s. They're an absolute staple. If you haven't got these in your bead stash already, I really recommend adding them. What I love most about this colour is it's a bit of a chameleon. It really changes depending what you're working with and what colours you choose it with. If you put it with oranges, and it becomes a lot more orange in your projects. If you put it with reds, it can go a bit more pink, almost kind of champagne-y kind of rose gold coloured, and it just really changes colour depending what colours you place it with. So I use this an awful lot. It's great for bezels, and it's just one of those base colours that is really useful to have. And then findings. We had to have some findings to finish off our projects. So I have chosen these beautiful Tierra cast earring posts. I'm excited to use those in an earring project. I love Tiara Crafts components. I've worked with them for many years and find them they're so quality. All the moulding's always beautifully done. You don't get any duff bits of metal or anything like that. What you get is always high quality and perfect for use. And these are a antique kind of copper colour. And then I've gone for antique copper colour on all of my findings. I've got this leaf and grape style closing. Again, I thought that was very apt for our theme. There's a little tiny bunch of grapes there on the toggle clasp and a link there. So you've got a really lovely finish to your necklace or your bracelet. This is probably going to be better for a necklace. And that's what I've got in mind for it. But that's going to give us a fruity finish right the way through the project, and a nice statement piece on the back of our necklace as well. I've got some staple ear wires, just regular ones here. Can't go wrong with some ear wires. Again, we've gone for the antique copper. And then this lovely John Bead chain, which also comes with the findings as well. So we've got some rings and toggle clasp. So it's a really great little set there. You've got everything you need in it, and a really helpful necklace chain size, which I thought was a really helpful addition to the packaging. So we've got lots of chain here, again in the antique copper, to play with. So do you want to see what I've been beading? Let me show you. So here's the grand reveal. This is the first project I'm delighted to bring you, and this is my Regency Dreams. This project is designed to be worn either as a stomacher, which is something you would wear over a corset, or as a statement necklace. But it's also got lots of tiny components that you can then, once you've got them bezeled, use them in lots of different ways, like a pendant, bracelets, earrings, all sorts of things. So I haven't quite finished this one. You can see it's partly together, but you can see some of my finished examples of Regency Dreams on the Eureka website. This is a workshop, and I'm delighted to be collaborating with Eureka for them to offer all of the materials for this. And there are several different colourways, but this one is inspired by the Fruit Punch Designer Picks collection, and you can find a list for all the materials needed for this and the colours in the Easy Click section of the Eureka website, as well as on the workshop page. This is a Zoom class, so there's different dates available to suit different time zones, and you can make this one with me. It uses the Rivolis, as you can see, in lots of different colours, the round glass pearls in 2 sizes, as well as these gorgeous drop stones and the larger drucks as well. And I just think it really has so much sparkle, and it's so lovely to see all the different colours coming together from the Fruit Punch collection. So there you can just see it in all its sparkling glory just there. The next project I'm pleased to bring you is this one. I've named it Dream Keeper Earrings, and it uses these beautiful Tiara cast stud earrings, the crystal ovals, super duo beads, the 3mm pearls, and then drucks and pearls and bicones on the bottom. And that is a wonderful project. It uses right angle weave, and I'm going to be showing you how to create that with a free video with an optional PDF download as well. And I can't wait to show you that. It's a great project, suitable for all levels. And if you've not done any right angle weave bezeling before, this is a great one to start you off with. And I just love how the oval really, really sparkles in there, and it's got so much depth, and it really pulls out all the different colours. So that is the second project. And then I also have another bezeling project, but this one's a one with a difference. I've used the Super Duo beads here to bezel the large 18mm Rivoli. You get 2 in the pack, so I've used one for this and one for my Regency Dreams. And then I've got the 2mm pearls and some beautiful peyote stitch petals around the edge, and it really reminds me of a passion flower. So I've called that one Super Duo Passion. So I hope you like that one. I think it's just beautiful. It's entirely bezeled with the Super Duos, so it's a really fun project for exploring different types of bezels, and I hope you'll join me for the video that I'm going to release in a little while, and I'll keep you posted. And that's that one. And then there's one more I would like to bring you. This one is a work in progress, so you're going to have to excuse it in its half finished state, but these are beautiful little Delica bead blossoms, and I've called it Delica Blossoms. It's reminiscent of spring, but it's got those lovely fruity summer colours. I've used the lovely leaf beads there, as you can see. I was really looking forward to bringing those into something. We're going to be using brick stitch, and I will be sharing the instructions for that one with you as well, to make a pretty necklace. But I haven't finished this off yet because I also thought it works well as a bracelet. Oh, I'm losing all my beads there. You could use it as a bracelet, you could use it as a dainty necklace. I haven't decided just yet if I'm going to be adding beads all along the beading wire, or whether I'm going to have it as a short piece and then use that lovely chain to attach to the end. And I will keep you posted on that one, so keep checking back to see what I make and how that finishes and comes together. So those are my projects, which I'm really excited to share with you. Oh, and I forgot to mention with this one, this is either going to be a brooch or a pendant, and you'll have the option to do both with it, which is why I've left that unfinished for now. But I like a project that's versatile, something that you can do lots of different things with. So there we go. I hope you're going to join me, and I'll walk you step by step through those in some future videos. But for now, there is some wonderful inspiration of what you can do with the Eureka Designer Picks collection, my fruit punch selection, something fruity, something to help us dream of warm summer days and brighter times coming ahead. And don't forget, you can find all of those curated together on the Eureka website and ready to buy at a click of a button all together. Happy beading!